Hello and welcome to the 2020 presidential debate. Today we have our President Ronald Lump sitting with us and then also former Vice President Josiah Biden. We have prepared some questions for you both that AP Calculus students will be listening to all around the world. So please be honest and truthful and respectful towards one another. You both have your time slot of when you can talk, so please do not interrupt. So let's make sure this is a peaceful debate.
I actually have the first question of this debate. Am I allowed to talk when I want to talk? Just kidding. I'm going to talk when I want to talk, whenever I want.
Ronald Lump, I did just say be respectful and talk when it's your turn, so.
Don't care.
So, Josiah Biden, former Vice President Josiah Biden, how would you define implicit differentiation?
Implicit differentiation, I think it's a procedure of differentiating, say, an equation in respect to a desired variable.
Well, the variables, they can vary because they're variables, okay? They can be x or t, but it's usually to the respect of them.
Well, President Lump, I wasn't done talking, actually.
Don't care. My time to answer.
President Lump, I do ask you that you please let Mr. Biden speak during his time and don't interrupt. Okay, so now that we've clarified that both of you know what implicit differentiation is and how to find the desired variable, we have a topic or a matter question, if you might say, that AP Calculus students all over the world are looking to see how you two will react. This tonight is the question that will define who is walking out of here winning. The problem we have prepared for you: y minus 4x plus y squared equals x squared. We need to find dy over dx at 2, -4. So, President Lump, how would you solve this problem?
It's quite simple. Let me come up to the board. I have my notes today, so I will be referencing those as I am going through this problem. So, usually I'd start out by rewriting the equation, but it's right there, so we'll leave it be for now. But what I'm going to start out by doing is I'm going to move all the y's and all the x's on their separate sides. This is the first step to success. Okay, so as you can see, my handwriting is not the best either. We'll work with it. But now that we have all the y's and the x's on different sides, we need to take the derivative of both sides. This is quite easy. You just use the power rule here. And since it's a y, you need to add y prime. So 2y, y prime, plus y prime. And this is because since you can't derive it, it has to be y prime. So, power rule over here as well. Now you have a really good start to the equation. You have a really, really good start. Now, what you need to do, I'm going to take a knee here so you guys can see the board, is I'm going to take out the 1y prime to make it easier to move everything over. And this moves down. So now that we have this, we need to get y prime by itself. That is the essence of this. We need to get y prime by itself. To do that, all you do is you divide this to that side. So you end up with 2x plus 4 all over 2y plus 1. And now that you have this, it's very easy to plug in the numbers and I get the correct answer. As you can see up here, the x is 2. Just plug that in like that. And the y is -4. Plug that in as well. Once you get that, you get your answer. But actually, I'm not going to give the answer to Mr. Biden. I'm going to let him try and figure it out for himself. Good luck.
Okay, former Vice President, It's your turn for the board.
Thank you, President Lump. I'm so capable of doing math. Thank you. You know, for once, I never thought I'd say this, but President Lump and I agree that the first thing you're gonna want to do is take the derivative of the function. But instead of moving the y's and the x's to the same side, I'm actually just gonna start like this. I'm just gonna take the original equation, which is stated right here, as President Lump clearly pointed out, and instead I'm gonna write y prime minus 4 plus 2y prime is equal to 2x. There's the derivative of the original equation. Then, now that you have the derivative of the original function, I'm going to go right ahead and plug in the x and y coordinates. So it's going to be y prime, plane, minus 4, plus you're going to plug the y coordinate of -4 into your 2y prime is equal to 2 times your x coordinate of 2. Once you have that, you're going to solve for the numbers in parentheses, which is going to get you to around y prime minus 4 plus 8y prime is equal to 4. From here, now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to subtract the y prime from the 8y prime, and that's going to get you to 7y prime minus 4 is equal to 4. So as you can see, my work is very different from President Lump, as I promised to do in this country. And now you're going to want to add the 4 over here. Add the 4. And you're going to get 7y prime is equal to 8. Obviously, you're going to want to take the 7 away from the y prime to get it by itself. Take away the 7, divide by the 8, and your answer, essentially, is going to equal to y prime is equal to 8 over 7. Now I'm going to ask President Lump to please come give me his take on this, because as I'm sure his answer will not result to mine.
Well, my decision to not give out the answer worked in my favor, because Mr. Martin here, he made a quite simple mistake made by many calculus students. See, when you're doing all this math, you sometimes forget that you have positives and negatives, and forgets how to use the signs. I mean, it's just how it works. But now, we see, he accidentally didn't use -4 here. He actually multiplied by 2y prime by 4. So now, this would become a negative, which makes this number a -7y, and make this -7y, and his answer would be negative. And as you can see here, when you simplify this out, you will end up with -8 over 7 as the derivative at 2 -4.
Well, gentlemen, thank you for your answers.
My answers.
Thank you for your time. And I'm pretty sure AP Calculus students all over the world are going to be very pleased by tonight. Any final words?
Let me be clear when I say that I'm honored to be here. I'm honored that the people brought me here tonight. And I hope that we can come to consensus over this calculus problem. And you can understand my mistake, as President Lump pointed out. But thank you, and cast your vote. Thank you.
As I demonstrated tonight, I had to fix one of Mr. Martin's mistakes. And seeing this, he will make many in his presidency. So all I can say is vote Lump for the 2020 election.